Hello, and welcome back to No Man's Land. I'm Farming Simulator 22. So, what's up for today? Well, you can see we have done another cut of grass. We're going to be turning this into silage again, obviously. This is just our nice cash boost we are continuously doing, it seems like. Hopefully we can get away from doing this so often later on, but for right now it's a nice way to boost our bank account, because the price is always pretty decent for it, and it goes quick, grows quick, cuts quick, all the good stuff. So let's hook onto the baler here and we will quickly get these all made, and then we'll do a little bit of selling of products in this in-game day, and I think we're gonna see what kind of bank balance we can get up to and possibly upgrade our cedar today, because those fields need to get planted. Full already. I mean, it was almost full to start off with, so that doesn't say much about our yield, but it should be pretty good. I think this was fully fertilized, so I think this is our first, it's been a while since we've been on here again, but I think this is our first time with a full cut, the grapes vines out of the way. So yeah, should be good. Speaking of grapes, our grapes are ready to harvest now, so I think maybe, well, it depends on how things are going this episode. Are we not on the largest size bale? I was just thinking here. 180. Oh, we are, okay. For some reason I thought we were supposed to be making bigger bales. But anyways, yes, with grapes, I don't know if we're going to harvest them right away. We're going to wait for the price to come up, or if we're going to put in a small grape processing plant. I can show you that once we are their next bale. Actually, I'll just stop here. So, you know, productions. Go all the way over here. We have not the oil production. Where was it? I thought it was right at the end. Oh, here. Fruits production. We have these for 10 grand. You can put them in. So I think we may go down that route just so we can get a bit of a better product, and not too expensive to put in. Like I said, they're only 10 grand. We can afford to put it in now. But I think that's the way we're going to go down. And maybe we should also put in some greenhouses because they can lettuce through them as well. Just seems like that's the way this game is set up to make you a lot of money through the productions. Seeing how that's a new feature, seems like that's one of the better ways to make the money. I mean, the silage is still a decent way as well, but definitely I think productions have been tweaked to fit that gameplay so that they're the ones that make you the most money. At least that's what it seems like to me. So we got a few swaths to go here. I think just to get this job over and done with that we have been doing so many times already, we're going to stick us on a quick time lapse. I know we had a little montage at the beginning, but I think just to get it over and done with, moving on to something a bit more interesting, something that we have not been doing every other episode, we will just quickly get this done. And I think we will start doing more and more stone production because that's just another way of making money, and we'll probably do a load a day maybe just to keep that thing rolling, money rolling in. It's not like I'm just gonna be constantly force feeding it stones just to make the money, tons of money through it. No, just do a load a day possibly, and slow and steady, just keep it chugging through. But anyways, I said we were going to stick us on a time lapse, and that is what we will do. Well, here goes the final swath being gobbled up by the baler. Ooh, going too fast. That's right, we need to plow that out first before we can seed that. That is right. Let's get one more bale out of this. If it would have made a smaller one, then we would have, but nope, now we definitely won't. 70%, yeah, just over 70. Not even gonna bother with these pieces because we can pick them up next time we bale this field. So how many was that? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I think. So pretty good number. I do recognize that number from somewhere. Maybe we were getting that from the other field before we started placing it all full of stuff. But anyways, you're not going to have to worry about watching me wrap out. I'll do that off screen. But for now, let's go over here and we will grab ourselves our trailer with planks on it. We have no more that have spawned. We'll see how close it is. $10,000 liters of planks there. I have all the options turned off. Let's turn those back on so we can just quick glance. Field info. Planks 16, 28, 29. Yeah, and there are How big are they each? 25. Okay, so it's a little ways off. So let's go grab ourselves some furniture pallets. We'll throw those on there as well. The price is just starting to dip. So I think we should be able to sell a couple more. Apparently you can just drive straight through them for some reason. Don't know why there's no collision on the packaging. Whoops. Okay, yeah, we're going to spread them apart. Turn a bit. Go. And we will. Come on. I've never found this forklift does work too terribly well at picking them up, but back a bit, down. That's better. Maybe it was just at a wrong angle. Who knows? So we're gonna see if we can throw those silage bales that we have left over yet onto the trailer as well. May as well get rid of them too. Whoop. I do like this trailer better than the rolling trailer. This one's got way more strapping points. And if you want it to be, it can be an auto load as well. So, yeah. Go. Let's grab our telehandler here. Take off the fork there. I'm assuming, what's that there? That's the weight. Okay. Pallet fork, bale spike amine will be over here, I do believe. Let's see if I'm right. Around the corner. Yes, here it is. It is filling up with wood chips. We won't sell those right now because the price is bad for wood chips. Where's wood chips? Right there. Oh, landed on it. Great. 80 bucks there. And they peak at 240. So yeah, they're pretty well right at the very worst they could possibly be. So let's get these silage bales loaded up. We don't have it on auto load, or don't have it on an auto load trailer, so we have to load them manually. It's not that big of an issue, it's only 4. There we go. For being such a small telehandler, it actually copes with the weight very well. Gets a little front heavy, boom out a bit, but it's to be expected with how heavy these bales are. Actually, not even too bad. I thought it was worse. Thought that I remember it being worse. Go. Let's grab the last 2, and then we'll head on down to the store. I'll show you here quickly. Grapes are ready to go again. So maybe we will end up doing that in this episode yet. We will see what kind of money we get from, well, from these materials or products we are selling now. Because you have to remember, we have to, whoops, rent the harvester and place that production. I mean, the production's 10 grand, so. And we don't want to be left with no money at all either, because the production will take a little bit of time to produce, and that was annoying. But turn the bale. Go. Whoop. Yep. Get them both the same height and poke. There we go. If you're wondering about the horses, I have ridden them today. I will probably show more of their training in a few, maybe the next one even. Because I don't want you to just think that they're getting neglected over there. They're not. They're getting premium oats off our field, getting all the training they need in a day. Come on, drive a bit forward. Come on. There we go. A little bit. Whoa. I say a little bit too far forward, and then I go even further. Oh, now we're wrecking things up. Come on. Why are you doing this? Why are you getting sticky now? Okay. Fall off. There we go. You want to be that way? We'll load you flat if this telehandler wants to back up. There we go. Not kind of stacked every which way, but hey, it works. We need to tidy up. This yard is getting to be quite messy. There we go. Throw some straps over these. There we go. So let's head on out. So we're gonna also fill this sucker up once we're down there, because tank is a bit on the low side. So we got 10,000 liters of planks. Very odd measurement, but anyways, got 30,000 liters of silage and 2,000 liters of furniture. So let's head on down to the store, and we will get these sold, and maybe we'll be coming back with the grape harvester. Okay. Let's get these all sold. Any guesses on how much everything's gonna be? 30 grand? 40? The rest of the furniture adds it up to, oh, almost 40. 39,884. So close. That was ridiculously close to 40 grand. Wow. Okay, so let's go in here. We will hop into the Grape menu. It's just easier to get there. I have returned also the Landini tractor. I was just sitting there. We have not used it at all. And yeah, it just wasn't worth the while sitting there, I didn't think. So how much did to lease this guy again? 12 grand. I mean, we gotta do it. Too bad we can't load him onto here. So let's just leave this guy here for now. We will come back, or if maybe someone, worker from there, maybe when they come back to pick up the leased grape harvester, they can bring back our tractor. That might be an idea. See if they'll do that for us. Anyways, long slow drive again. I will see you back at our growing farm here. Oh, that was a weird way to say that. Growing farm over there, because this will take a while. One eternity later. Back. Should clear these trees as soon as possible, because these branches are kind of in the way. So get this guy all unfolded here, and seeing how we are going to be putting the production in right here on the yard, for processing these grapes further, we will not need to invest in a grape trailer, which is good news, because it's just one less thing we have to have sitting around. So, let's get this guy rolling. Line her up. Oh yeah, whoa, that hooked on. I was gonna say that rate that it is filling up is way better than where we had it previously. Because that was ridiculous last time. Whoops. It is very hard to control from that angle. I just want to look at the front if it was working, but well, I don't know. Let's get lined up here again. There we go. I think it's the easiest from in cab actually. So from one row we got 11%. So we have 8 rows, so we should get about 88% of a tank. What a neat little machine. Anyways, let's hop in cab here. Let's drive. Just gotta kind of keep ourselves centered. Not quite centered. Whoop. I was wrong. We need to keep ourselves right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kind of right beside the row. And yeah, just follow along. Like those last 2 rows on that side give a better yield, because we did a little bit extra work on them just to see what it was doing. But 11% again. I don't know what we had last time. Very few grapes. I think we made like the full lease cost in a loss last time around. So if you are watching these back to back, it actually probably wasn't that too long ago that we harvested grapes. So probably might even remember what the number was, but I do not, because it was a long time ago for me. See me always hooking on that thing. I need to move. Looks like I need to move further away from it. Down to the last 2.5 rows. The last 2, oops. As soon as I start, it was going so good. And I start talking again, and then it starts hitting poles. Anyways, I was going to say, the last 2 rows have actually wound up being 12% each. So I don't know what's up with that, but maybe it's just coincidence, and it's not exactly the percentage. It's like point percentages, like decimal percentages, I mean, not full percents. I'm just rambling here. Let's get in here. So we're at, come on, 69%. If it's more than 71, that'll be a result that maybe we should have done more work on them. Not 81, I mean, not 71. No, 81. So yeah, that what we did there really didn't do much. Always trying to get very much aligned before I enter the row, because otherwise it comes out at a bit of an angle and it seems to want to hook a lot. So just like when you drive too close, like that. So particular. And I don't have my steering wheel hooked up again. needed the USB port for the USB to transfer video, so I unplugged it, never plugged it back in to start recording again. So we have finished off with 94%. That is pretty good, I would say. So pretty much this size gave us one full hopper load, give or take a few grapes, whatever. So that's not too bad. Happy with that. So let's go over here. We will find our little fruit production. Should we go for the brick, the stone one, the white one, or the red one? I almost like the look of the red one. Now where should we put it? That's the next question. It's our little production corner. Shed right in there. Very nice. So we will turn on the icons again so you can see where we are supposed to unload and where stuff will spawn. I have a pretty good idea where, because I have one on the Colmson series. So let's drive over there and get this unloaded. We've got another pallet of lumber that has spawned. So I have no idea how long it's going to take to process these. Let's do a little bit of landscaping as, oh, now it's done. But anyways, we'll do the landscaping now anyways. Oop, zoom out a bit. Move over here. Okay, we want to go with dirt. Correct? Yes. Just go in here like that. A bit bigger. It's more like it. Oops, let's turn around to the other side here. Just make this whole pad dirt. Okay. It's better, we don't need these icons on anymore. It's a cute little shed. Whoops. What do we want to do here? There we go. Whoa. Okay. Where is it? Oh, it's on this side here. I thought. There, got it. So we have 2,915 liters of grapes. Grapes can be made to do raisins or grape juice. What's gonna pay better, or should we do both? I think we should just focus on one. Grape juice pays $218. 2,818. I mean, and raisins right now are paying 2,700. So grape juice does pay more. Maybe we'll just go with grape juice for now. We'll just do the grape juice. Maybe next time through we'll do the raisins. So for every 5 liters of grapes, we get 4 liters of grape juice. So I guess 1 liter is the peel from the grape. Hopefully we can get a pallet to spawn. We should do. I think they're come out as 700 liter pallets. So we get 2,915 liters. Divide that by 5, equal times that by 4. 2,332 liters of grape juice. And divide that by 700. That'll give us 3 pallets to spawn, and then about a third of a pallet that is going to be left in there. So let's go and return this guy. Horses are neighing over there. So I'm going to grab the tractor. We'll do a little bit. Oh, they didn't bring the tractor back. I have to go grab the tractor. Well, I'll go grab it. Right, he said as long as we were here, we were gonna fill this guy up with fuel. Doesn't have a huge tank, so it does empty a little bit quick. Which is alright, it doesn't cost as much to fill it then. 465 bucks. Did we have any products we wanted to sell in our silo yet? I don't think so. Just wondering if we wanted to bring today. Go running through here. We have sorghum. Oats are for the horses. What's the sorghum price doing? Gets the best in January, so yeah, we're definitely gonna wait to sell that. So anyways, yeah, we'll head on. Before we head on back, let's take a look here. We wanted to change seeders to a bigger one and a direct drill, which was this one I think we were gonna go for. $104 for a 9-meter, need 270 horsepower, and we have 250, so that would probably pull it. Yeah, and we don't quite have enough money yet anyways. So we'll go grab the cultivator and we will plow up our field there to make it a little bit bigger where we were working in the previous episode. Clearing those trees. I think that was the previous episode at least. 99% sure it was. So we should actually put this tractor into the repair shop as well. Do a little bit of greasing on there so it doesn't wear out as quick. Okay, just leave our trailers there. That seems to be our nice storage spot for them. Whoop, let's do a little bit of maintenance. Repair 2,875. Hot air balloon over there. Neat. I think we're going to throw the weight on the front of this guy just to keep the front end down when we're plowing up that hill. Because we may be lacking some gription. We'll just cut across all this because it's just barely freshly cut and there's no crops growing in any of these fields. Oh, I think I'll see something we need to do first. Or should we cultivate first here before so we can... Oh, that's not working very well. Cultivate first here and then we'll see where the stumps are a bit better. Turn on field creation. And we'll take a nice swoop here. There we go. I don't know if this thing's gonna hook or just bounce over the stone or the stumps. I think it's gonna hook. Yeah. Lift it, drop it. Yeah, once this ground's nice and black, it'll be much easier to see where they are. Whoops, I am going the wrong way. So just trying to see an angle and make sure we're line here, but we are so far off from having a straight line already. I think hitting those stumps is not helping. It's kind of hooking and pulling the tractor a little bit, just like it did there. That didn't work out too bad. I thought it was going to be much worse than that. It was really just the first one that really hooked it. So I guess we will need to get ourselves a stone picker again, because this is going to be an arable field, and we don't really want to be running our equipment through the stones multiple times. The grass field is one thing, it was just once seeding and done, and then we're just on top of them. They're pushed in the ground, doesn't really matter. But these are a whole bunch of stones we're going to be wrecking equipment on. Not really in the mood to do that. Do we have a loan anymore? I've paid it all off already. That's all paid off. So maybe, because we know we have lots of production stuff coming, we've got silage on the go, we'll be ready in the near future. We can justify getting ourselves a loan to help pay for our new seeder, so we can get that today. I don't really have an issue with having a loan. It's not outrageously expensive, the interest paying it off. So I think that's what we might do. Wonder what we can get for our seeder that we have. Ooh, the sale. Do not need that today though. So how much we can get for our seeder? 10 minimum. So once we take it down, repaired and resprayed, we should probably get about 12 to 15. I'm assuming, hoping at least. There's a branch there I forgot apparently. Forgot to clean up the tree. Everything comes much more easy to see once it's just the black dirt. Another branch. Those smaller ones are very hard to see in the longer grass. Just like it's hard to see the stumps in the long grass. Some of them are in the shorter spots, but some of them are in the long grass, so it's very hard to see where they are. May as well just do this, wreck the chisels on the plow or the cultivator, and then go back and grind them away. I don't know if you've seen on the, I saw just on the load screen when I was loading the map up today. One of they always have those tips or things on the screen that go with the game. And it said today, trees don't just grow themselves. You have to plant them. And I thought, like, trees don't grow themselves? If you don't mow an area that has trees around it, like here, trees will just pop up and grow on their own. That's what trees do, have done for many, many years before humans ever came around to start planting them. So I don't really understand where their logic was there in the trees don't plant or don't just grow themselves. So yes, they do. That's what a tree is. Yes, there are lots of man-planted trees, but there are plenty more self-planted. That's for sure. A whole bunch of little ones here that I missed. Oh, and I guess before planting this, we will want to, well, stone pick obviously, and then lime as well. So maybe we won't get the seeding in done today. Well, actually we will. We'll not seed this one. We will seed the other one because the other one's one we wanted to do with oats anyways. This one we're going to do with soybeans, possibly. Yeah, probably soybeans will put up here. Oops, don't want to fold that yet. We have another section here we need to plow up. We grass anymore. There we go. Head on back. In the future we will have another field and max out of the trees, but we need to do some more deforestation before that happens. So let's go park this away. This is done for a little while again. Do we have another pallet of furniture? Nope, not yet. I was wondering maybe we did, seeing how we had more planks. But the furniture making is much slower than the plank making. Not surprising though. Okay. Let's grab our cedar, which is in here. Our new one will not be going in the shed, it'll be going in the new one over here. Apparently I missed. There we go. Got some seeds in it already. We will just unload those. There we go. Okay, I will see you down at the store once we are, well, down there obviously, I guess. Just pulling up on the store here. I thought our weight was lowered there for a second. It's like, why is a weight dragging on the ground? But it wasn't, so. Crazy me. Leave the cedar there. Hey. Oh, it's not that much to do. $7 to repair and $1,400 to respray. We'll sell it for almost $13,000. Okay, so our new one, are we going to risk it with the bigger one? Is going to cost us this one's a 6-meter, 210 horsepower, runs at 9 miles per hour. This one is 104 and 109, so it's actually cheaper, wider, runs at the same speed, and it can fertilize as well. Can this one fertilize? Oh, it goes too, okay. So I'm thinking the horse is a better bet. Yeah, I'm thinking. So we need 104,000. Need a little bit of loan. We need 104. We'll do 60,000. That should be plenty. Type 1 is fine. Wheel setup. Adds a little bit. Do we need that? I don't know why we would. A little bit bigger tank size. No, we should be definitely fine with that for now. So let's get that bought. And I think we may just fill it up with some seeds as long as we are here. Seeds and fertilizer. Buy 2 of those. And I'll buy 2 of those. Wait, what? Does she walk around when you buy something? Did you see that? I mean, go back in the recording or in the video and you should see her. I'm very curious now. I don't have money to buy something else, otherwise I would buy something else to see if she would walk around again. But if you go back in the video footage, I thought she was walking around right after I bought something. I've never seen her walk around before, so interesting. Let's get this oat selected. Whoa, don't drive too far away. Throw some fertilizer in here. And we should be good to go. Oh, okay, perfect. That fills it completely. Now, we will see if our tractor will be able to pull this thing. It says it needs 270. We're 20 horsepower short. But I think we should be just fine. Rolling under our forest. Alright. Drive around there. I guess I could cut across, but I make habit of using our road. Otherwise I will end up starting to cut across there once we have crops growing in there, which would not be ideal. Alright. I've noticed I say that an awful lot. Just go off and go, alright. Alright. It annoys me a little bit when I hear it so often. I think we will be okay. It struggled a little bit getting it going, but I do believe we should be okay unless we get some really steep hills. I mean, that one's a lot steeper than this one, so it may be an issue on that, but judging by this is uphill going now, and we can hold 9, so it shouldn't be too bad. I think their horsepower rating system is better than it was in 19. Some of the horsepower rating stuff was way out. I mean, to be fair, we did pull that cultivator with our Zeter, so that one was pretty far out to lunch. But for the most part, I think it's closer. It's like this, we're just 25 horsepower short, and pulling up this hill, we can, well, it's actually getting almost to 9 anyways. So, yeah. So let's take us on a time lapse and we will get this field all seeded. I really love the working with this. Is double what our other one was. I do believe our other one was a 4 meter. So yeah, this will be just over double because it is 9. So this will not take too long at all. that's the seeding just about done. I'm very happy with this performance actually. I think the slowest I saw it slow down to pulling up here was about 6. So that's pretty good. It's a big through the ground. Our old faithful is doing a very good job. So let's go down there and tidy up some of those little pieces we missed. There's no point leaving them out. We need as much oats as we can for the horses. I think we may end up buying one more just so that, yep. And we have a little bit more turnover. I don't know what's the best gonna be for them. I don't know how long we're gonna keep them. It's not seeming like they're gonna be huge money makers. Because, well, we'll take a quick look at it before we end this episode. This is gonna be the last job of the day anyways. So yeah, let's go take a look at our horses. What were their names again? Epona and I cannot remember. Let's go over here. That's Epona. And this is, whoa. Flipper, that's right. Yeah, okay, so let's go over here. Yeah, it's $500 to buy them. And right now, it costs us $300 to ship, so it really costs us $800. And right now they're worth $550. Okay, so they are up in price already from the original price of them. So, and let's take a look on the animal page. Actually, there might be a little bit more info on that over there instead of just looking at that. Yeah, their fitness is only halfway up. Their health is almost to the top. And they are getting the best of the best for food. They are 2 months old now. Somehow, Flipper is 1% healthier. I don't know how that works, but it does. So anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. I am going to continue on here, get those silage bales wrapped, and that trailer's actually a bit taller. Interesting. Anyways, I'm going to get those bales wrapped and those stumps, and I will see you tomorrow, which will be September, and our canola should be ready to harvest then. Hope so, because we've been having that combine sitting there for a while. So anyways, I will see you in the next one. Later.